Wow, I can't believe it's been 10 years already since Reed's came and to Grace Place. I've kind of the privilege to have worked with him for the past 10 years since he's come here, working with him with the youth. I really appreciate his passion for the youth and what he does for them, trying to prepare them to go out and into the world and continue their Christian walk. I just specifically remember the mission trip we took to North Carolina and what a blessing that was for me, watching him interact with the youth and pushing them out of their comfort zone while we were down on the Riverwalk and ministering to people and watching the youth, pray with people and tell people about Christ. Again, I really appreciate Reed's passion for the youth, and I look forward to another 10 years of working with him.
Have your way.
Larry and I are continually amazed at Reed's creativity. And a lot of people have creativity, but it's one thing to be creative for Christ in a way that Reed is. He has this ability to reach out to the students and to speak to them in their language and to teach them about Christ. And he always comes up with great new ways to be inventive and to present that in a way that they can understand it and relate to it. And to me, that is amazing. We have worked with him for several years now, and I always wonder, what is he going to come up with next? How is he going to reach them this time? And I'm always blown away by it. We love serving with him. It's an honor and it's a blessing. And I just look forward to what he's going to continue to do with the youth and how he's going to continue to present Christ to them in a way that that they can understand. It's amazing.
Reed is one of the most influential people I know. You consider all the careers in the world of impacting people, and Reed has impacted more students for Christ than a lot of people I know. I look over the years of serving with Reed, whether it's mission trips, conferences, camps, Sunday school, or youth nights, and he has touched so many people's lives. If I look over the pictures that are scrolling even now, I can see faces that are now serving in their churches where they live, that are raising their children to be godly Christians, all because Reed invested in their lives when they were students in high school and junior high. Not only that, but several times he has served in Vacation Bible School and any kind of children activities he always wanted to be a part of. He's always had a passion for making the gospel relevant in ways that children and students can understand. He hasn't hesitated from having large adult productions in choir and music, so again, he can involve several people's lives. And I believe over time, this has really brought people to Christ in a way that's life-changing for them. It's brought them closer to their walk with Christ because of the ways that Reed has enabled them to serve alongside him. And if it wasn't for Reed having the passion to be creative and find ways to share the gospel through music or creativity or themes, several people would never have had the chance to serve alongside him. And it's just been a way that he has really given back to our community and to our lives.
I've had the privilege of knowing Reed most of my life, having him throughout my whole youth experience as a youth pastor, and then later serving with him in the youth and music ministry. I'm so happy that he was a part of my big day when I got married to Andrew by performing our wedding. A lot of who I am today is because of Reed and his gifts of teaching and relating to others, and simply living a lifestyle that is constantly pointing back to Christ. Not to mention his awesome creativity, especially with how my brain works. Reed's knack for sending home nuggets of wisdom definitely impacted me, and to this very day I can still remember several different themes and how he tied them in with scripture. He is just so gifted and he does great at everything he puts his mind to. But overall, Reed is truly one of the most godly men I know and will always be. What I love most about him is kind of rare these days, but what you see is what you get. A genuine man of God, obeying the Lord by using his gifts and guiding and pointing others to Christ. I truly miss seeing him every single Sunday and the positive, encouraging person that he is.
So I've known Reed since I was a little girl, and just being on the other side of it, being in his youth group and growing up with him through all my teen years, and then now being an adult and working with him is a great joy to me. Just thinking that everything that I have learned in the youth is a direct response from what he has done in my life, and just seeing that just in the future that he is still doing that with children today, and that I get to stand by him and see how he works in lives and how he can help me to better work in their lives also.
Search my soul.